Edmonton's economy will turn around eventually, but it's going to take some work. EEDC President Brad Ferguson explained what that might mean.
You know, it's the age of anxiety across all silos and all areas right now. Everyone's nervous. You know, you've got the price of oil down, you know, kind of nearing $30. You've got, you know, Canadian dollar dip below 70 cents today. You know, people are, you know, incredibly concerned about where's the next step, how do they move. And what I wanted to really talk about today is this is the time where you need to invest. This is the time that you have to do those foundational things that prepare you for when things do turn. You're far beyond the competition in terms of heads forwards, in terms of their your ability to move forward and you know, basically beat out. Well, in this province, stimulus programs hasn't played a big role. You know, this is about people that have realized that we rely on each other, we rely on our neighbors, we rely on our work ethic. And when you look at stimulus programs that come in outside of, you know, necessary infrastructure and roads and hospitals and schools, you know, this is a time where we do need to make some significant changes to the size of government and to the, you know, the girth that has happened in our multi-tiered system. And you know, this is where I think this is where the local community really needs to come together and express that you know, it's big enough. We can take it from. Government can go ahead on infrastructure spending on roads, hospitals, and schools, and that doesn't need to make a return on investment. But private investment in, you know, oil sands and private industry needs to have a return. If there is no return, there is no capital investment. If there's no capital investment, there's no job creation, and there's no revenues for government. So, you know, that is a critical component to the Alberta economy. Always has, always will. The Alberta energy sector will return stronger and more powerful than ever before. There will be a day that we continue to invest in technology and driving our costs down, and this will emerge. And it could be at $19, it could be at $29, I'm not sure. But this part of our economy is a powerhouse, and it'll continue to be a powerhouse for years to come. So that investment in technology and driving costs out of the system still needs to be made during a downturn, and that prepares us for huge. We've just got so enamored with debt right across the world, not just locally, but it is a dangerous, slippery slope that isn't about the people in this room, it's actually about the next generation, and that's my number one concern is what is the burden we're going to pass on? And when we look at other provinces like Ontario, right now I use that as an example, is downright scary. The fact that where they are and how far we're going to progress towards them in the next 4 years. It is the right time to invest with low interest rates using debt if you have a revenue model that gets yourself out of it. If you don't have a revenue model to get yourself out of it, then I'm back to the story of using credit cards at university and student loans to pay off your beer money. It's not going to. We better get used to it. We have to drive down the cost of our production using technology, using alternative uses of labor costs, everything like that, driving it out of the system in order to make that profitable. This is not an industry that's just going to go away, but we can learn a lot. You look at the adoption of technology in the United States right now, significantly faster and more aggressive than what we're doing here. We need to take a much more aggressive stance and make sure this industry, which has been our bread and butter in this province for so long, needs to continue to be invested in and be competitive at those lower.
For the Edmonton Sun, I'm Dave Lazarino.